could be invisible for one day, what would you do?
Probably go to like the beach or something and just throw sand on people.
If you could invent a new ice cream, what would it be?
Tzatziki. He joking.
If someone gave you $1 million, what's the most ridiculous thing you're buying?
That'd be a little cavoodle.
This bloke's working whilst answering my questions. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
The audio wasn't on.
So let me know 3 questions you guys would like to know the answer to.
You bring an interesting vibe from the Gold Coast to wherever you play.
Absolutely. I think even from the last couple of years, the group has just changed so much.
Got a bit of breakfast whilst we finish off the vlog. Just putting on the final touches. It's only 9:47. We're going to have this vlog done and wrapped up pretty early, which is awesome, so I can get on to some client work because I've got a backlog. Big day editing. It is 4 o'clock now. I'm just about to arrive at the footy club. I've done 1,500 steps to give you an idea of how much movement I've done today. So I'm very keen to get some movement in. It's going to be a lower body session. All the things, strength, speed, power, making sure we cover all bases to make sure we're ready to go come game day. See you after training. Let's eat, baby!
1.4 or something?
Yeah.
Was that 10? I don't think it was.
What you doing down there? I think you got the zoomies.
Oh. Hey, no. Excuse me. Leave. Oh boy.
We're about to go into a meeting with a potential client who is quite well known, so we're going to keep his profile on the down low. We're just catching up for a coffee to hopefully lock in some work, and it could be a very exciting opportunity that opens up a lot of doors for JT Visuals as well, so we'll see how we go. A really cool meeting with where I'm at currently in business, and I think one thing that people, or a couple of things that people are looking for when they're wanting to work with someone like myself is they want someone that's reliable, they want someone that's hungry and willing to work hard, and they want someone that's consistent as well. And I think I have all those traits just purely from one, just how I've grown up, but also my sporting background and playing footy and just the disciplines that you have to learn through sport and being an athlete. So if anyone's starting their business out there, there's some key quality traits to have, particularly when you're starting out. Like I've moved states and I've changed industries. Like they're 2 big moves, and getting momentum behind what you're trying to do can be tough at times, but I think I'm making some big moves and some big waves, so let's go.
At the precipice of that time, and I just wish I could
In this game. Okay, star. We did it, guys. We got the W. How many W's you got? 0 W's in the chat. Come on, baby. Come do we. He's just woken up from a little nap. I've been doing some editing on the laptop. We took him to the beach for a walk. I'm going to be on the laptop all day, so it's not going to be too exciting. But we've got training tonight, and then we've got like 8 hours of travel to get to Geelong tomorrow.
After that, and we adapted a few things for the coming years, but that...
I'll get a gym session done beforehand. This is a little bit of a top-up session. Sometimes I'll do this Wednesday, sometimes I'll do this Thursday, depending on how the week works. If I'm feeling pretty lethargic and heavy from Tuesday night session on the Wednesday, I won't do it. If I'm busy with work on Wednesdays, I won't do it, and I'll just get it done on the Thursday. But it's more of an upper body session, getting some strength work done first, and then into just some top-up hypertrophy work. It makes me feel good and ready to go for the session. Tonight's session in general isn't a heap, generally around 4 to 4.5 Ks with a lot of ball work and not much contested stuff, just to get you feeling good, ready to go and primed for the weekend. And then we'll finish off with a little dinner.
Good thinking, baby. Come on.
Wow.
One of the only reasons I'm excited to travel today is to ask the boys some silly questions and get their responses. So if we make it to next week, we're going to be traveling to Melbourne again to get to play the Bulldogs. So let me know 3 questions you guys would like to know the answer to, and I'll pick out the best 3, and they're going to be the questions that I'm going to ask next week as we're on the plane to Melbourne. Little pit stop on the way to the football club before we get the bus. Couple coconut waters to get us through, and the 8-hour journey to Geelong begins.
I'm doing some work out there.
You don't ever do work. All right, just the man we wanted. Superstar. Highly requested, by the way, too. Dilfy, congratulations, mate, firstly.
Thank you.
Secondly, if you could be invisible for one day, what would you do?
I was thinking like speed or something, but my car's not invisible, is it?
Go somewhere you're not meant to. Something like, I'm talking like Area 51 or like a Pentagon.
What's Area 51?
The base they have it. Yeah, actually,
No. This is real question.
It's like that base in the desert in the States where they apparently have like aliens and stuff.
Maybe if it happened to be Super Bowl day, you'd sneak onto the field.
That's not bad.
Be field side.
And hopefully the Chiefs are on there.
And hopefully the Chiefs are there, yeah. Fair
Back
chance.
to back.
Sneak into the Vatican and see all the secrets that they've kept in time.
Tom, what is that?
Are you joking?
Probably go to like the beach or something and just throw sand on people. Go to a shopping centre and like walk around carrying things. That'd look real weird.
Sneak into like a NBA playoffs or something.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and just park up in the front row, something like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nah, just everything I would want to do is illegal. I'll just get in trouble.
Someone gave you $1 million. What's the most ridiculous thing you're buying?
I'm a big car person. I love my cars, so I would buy at least 3 Lamborghinis.
3?
Yeah.
Are you getting 3 with $1 million?
Yeah, absolutely. Roughly 3.
What Lambos? What type?
Urus.
Is that not $500,000?
350. Yeah, 450. Depending what you're going for. Gallardo, which is a couple of years back now. Probably only going to be able to afford one more, so like a Huracan.
This bloke's working whilst answering my questions. It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm still going to stick with the boat.
Still sticking boat, second time around.
Yeah, maybe like better be like a yacht.
Probably just get a boat. Like a Mastercraft.
Go on boats?
Yeah, I would if I had one. I don't have one.
Okay.
Or no, actually I'd get a motorbike. Street 500.
Maybe a little cavoodle.
Wow.
Yeah.
$1 million, you're going to buy a
Yeah,
cavoodle?
get a little cavoodle. Why not?
A $2,000 cavoodle. You like Ziggy that much, do you?
He's alright.
Million's really not that.
I'm really rich.
Well, Joycey's got a house worth double that at the moment. Like a full driving range golf simulator set up in the backyard.
I'd go put it all on black and double it. And then I'd probably buy
$2 million to spend.
Yeah, $2 million to spend. Probably like a car or something.
A car that takes you anywhere you want to go.
If you could invent a new ice cream, what would it be?
I don't really know what there's been made, but I would do
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
I
really
I'm
do
a
like
fiend,
that.
fiend for banana bread, so that would be an interesting
Where's
one.
the best banana bread on the coast?
Cafe Kira.
And what makes a good banana bread?
You got to have somebody that likes to toast it, not too much.
Okay.
Bit of butter on it, maybe a little bit of icing sugar too.
Have you been to Miami Marquetta?
Yes.
You know the little, well, you probably wouldn't eat it because your body's a temple, but there's a little dessert thing and it's called a blondie. It's like a brownie, but it's white chocolate.
I think I've had it at Yoshi. Some sort of variation.
I'd probably turn that into ice cream, or I'd just find a way to mix Milo and normal ice cream, just be able to do it quicker, you know, so it gets through that nice texture.
Tim Tam Oreo.
Combination.
Is that a thing?
I've never heard of a Tim Tam Oreo ice cream.
Let me quickly see that. Like with a mint flavour as well.
Wow, it's not bad.
Thanks, mate.
I'd buy it.
Real weird, like almost savoury. I just had some before, tzatziki. I could honestly drink that stuff.
No way.
Yeah. I can't just. Yeah, you'd have to balance it out with something.
I feel like there's not enough caramel ice cream going around.
Not enough caramel?
I don't see that on display enough.
Did you want just plain caramel? Or
Bit of like caramel sauce through it as well.
Oh, through it.
Sort of,
So you want a caramel ice cream with caramel sauce through it?
Oh, to be honest, I'm a bit of a pig. I could eat any ice cream flavour. If someone gave me a free ice cream, I'm eating it.
Got Matt McGuinness here, trying to enjoy his brekkie. How you feeling this morning? Feeling pretty good. Blue skies, sun's out. Sitting here with my great mates, Jacob Heron and Max Spencer. Yeah. How are you, Jacob?
Can help you improve yourself this morning. Feeling wise?
Pretty nervous, but excited as well. I reckon I was more like an 8.5 last week because I didn't have to play on the best forward of the modern era. Jacob, show us how fast you can run quickly on camera. Run.
Here we go! Get it wide! Don't change what ain't broke! And then kick it back! Double switch it! Jeppo, what day is it? It's good to have you back, Jeppo! Best day of the week! 5,000 comes down to watch number 4 today. So excited to see you kick a goal. I'll jump over your head like Mubby Old Child did last night. Can someone stop 5 this year? Look after 4. Wall's going to have a backpack today. All right, get the defending out early. What way is it going? I still can't pick it. It's going that way. Let's go, baby. Here we are back with another final. If we win this, we're into a prelim against the Bulldogs. So make sure you drop your questions down below. I want to pick out the 3 best to ask next week when we're traveling on the way back to Melbourne. It was a beautiful morning in Geelong. I don't think you could ask for a much better morning at all. And it stayed that way for pretty much the whole game, which I was very surprised with. Here's one of the first plays of the day. Look how far back I start from. I was pretty happy with this because I never really chased down anyone, tackle them, and get them hold the ball. So I was happy with that, and it sort of felt like it sort of set the tone a little bit for the day with our chasing, our tackling, our pressure, what we sort of pride ourselves on as a football club. So got the ball moving there. Will Whiteley buzzer kicked us our first goal of the match. I can't remember if they kicked the first one or if we kicked the first one and then they kicked a quick one to reply. So it was a bit of an arm wrestle in the first quarter, which we knew. Obviously, Geelong are a quality side. They've got some quality players in Tom Hawkins, Cam Guthrie. They had Gary Rowan, Brandon Parfitt, and a couple of others as well. So they had a quality side in, and we needed to be able to match that and sort of focus on what we could control, which was our one wood, and just bring the effort. And excuse me, Speedy Heron, that is crazy. This guy played that well today, and you're going to see in another clip coming up very, very shortly. But for me personally, to start us off, first quarter, after that tackle, I actually didn't really touch the ball for a long time. So that one I wish I held on to as well. I sort of thought I had the ball and then went to sort of go and play on and didn't realize there was a bloke coming with some front on pressure. So ended up dropping the ball. Good little follow up, but yeah, needed to take the first one. Clean grab. So first quarter, I think it was like there was 2 points in it, not much going on. And then this is where we started to kick away a little bit. Early in the second, we started to pile on the goals. We just played good football as a team, and it probably started a lot from our midfield group. They dominated pretty much the whole second quarter. JL here kicked 3 quick ones in a row, so he dominated as well as a small forward, and it was just sort of all happening for us. Little things like this, we'd just stream forward, and I honestly didn't really have to do much in this second quarter as a winger because it was pretty direct sort of football. I think Geelong kicked 2 goals and they kicked theirs pretty quickly as well. It was good to see Will Darrington, who loves the vlog and loves the camera, so shout out to Will. But yeah, it was all pretty direct footy, so didn't have too much involvement probably across the day. Like, finals football is a different brand of football. It's very contested. It's sort of a little bit scrappier than what it usually is because there's a lot more pressure. Speedy Heron, that is crazy. What a goal. If you saw the build up to that as well, it was insane.
Jackson, great quarter, 6 goals to 2. Seems like you really got your game going in that quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew Geelong are a quality side. We showed it in that first contest. We were able to match it with them, and then we were able to just crack the game open a little bit there, so it was good to see.
You like to bring your own style to the game as a team. You know, you got the speaker in the pre-game and everything. Is that something you focus on? You bring an interesting vibe from the Gold Coast to wherever you play.
Absolutely. I think even from the last couple of years, the group has just changed so much, and we just like to stay as relaxed as possible and enjoy our footy, and hopefully that shows out in the field as well.
And just quickly, what's it like with obviously 5 AFL Premiership stars on the other team when you look through the team list before the game? What was it like in the meeting pre-game?
Look, it's cool, but we just got to focus on us and make sure we bring our one wood, which is our pressure, and we'll just try and tackle and chase as much as we can, and hopefully that gets us the results we want.
Thanks, Jackson. Good luck in the second half.
Pleasure.
Yep.
As I was saying, it's a different brand of football. It's a lot more contested, so it depends on what sort of position you play. You sort of just got to make the most of the opportunities and moments that you do get. And I was looking at the stats after the game, and even like Jacob Heron, who I keep talking about, he only had 15 touches, but his impact on the game was massive and probably one of the best afield, I think. So little things like that, you just got to make the most of your moments. So this third quarter was pretty even. I think Geelong had a lot more opportunities than what we did, and we sort of did well to hold them off from scoring as much as possible. They had a lot of the momentum, which we sort of knew coming out of halftime that they were going to play some good footy.
At the moment, here is Guthrie up towards centre half forward. Antonak flew And now they're going to get him on the turnover. Joyce in the dead, lining up here in the middle of the ground. Lake to Derrington. The little chippy kick. It was the only option he had, and he finds Dixon.
So we just had to do our best to match their intensity, and then we were sort of lucky early on in this last quarter. We kicked a couple goals and they missed quite a few opportunities. I think they kicked 16 points at the end of the game, and this little period here they had about 4 shots on goal, and I think they hit the post 3 times in a row. Just sort of shows you their day, and in finals footy you got to make the most of your opportunities, otherwise you are out of the race. So we were lucky enough to get over the line here. We just needed to control the footy towards the end of the game, and we knew it was sort of ours to be won, which means we do get to travel to Melbourne next week and play the Bulldogs, which is going to be very exciting. It is confirmed to be 2 p.m. on Saturday, which we're looking forward to. I'm not sure if it's another TV game or not, so hopefully we do get some airtime for the boys, because we've had a good season so far, and we've got a lot of momentum and belief in the group right now, which is exactly what you need at this time of the year. So hopefully we can keep the ball rolling and go into the Bulldogs full of confidence. I don't know how many AFL players they're going to have coming back into the side, but they're in a prelim final for a reason. So we know it's going to be an arm wrestle. It's going to be a battle. Hopefully we can just win one more game and then we're into a grand final, and who knows what happens from there.
Look at that death stare in his eyes.
And we're going back home. Let me get a long shot too. Wow. This is brilliant. What are you doing? So how'd you go today?
I had 30 and kicked 2 from the back line. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, period queen.
Using large devices like laptops until the seat.
After about probably 16 hours of travel, we're back. We are back, having some breakfast, and I'm looking forward to getting some sun. This is what we call winter on the Gold Coast.
Little Ziggy baby, you digging holes.
You've got sand everywhere. If you made it this far, you are one of the GOATs, and I appreciate you so much. It means so much for you to support this channel. Even just watching it all the way through to the end, you don't know how much it means. So subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. If you want to share it with someone, please share it. I'm going to continue to try and grind to 10,000 subscribers, and who knows, maybe a win in the grand final could help us get there.